Braincake is a delicious, sweet nourishment created by combining 2 or more grains.
Yes. Do you smell it?
I smell it, man.
It's coming out of the oven. It's a cake.
Wow. What is that?
It's a cake.
Is that a Jimothy and a Kiwi cake, man?
Yeah, I think so. This cake was made for a serving size of 2 people.
Yeah. I kind of really have been coming to terms with the fact that I like one-on-one podcasts a lot. Not to say that I don't like the group ones, but a one-on-one, man, is just like such a personal little vibe.
Yeah, I understand. I did one-on-one for a very long time.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I guess it's like because of the chaotic energy that most of us exude all the time. Like putting us all together, it's like it's a chaotic energy that's hard to completely contain. But you know, that's part of the fun.
It's all the fun, baby.
Yeah.
I want to rub my body with all that fun.
Yeah, I think you should, man. Some fun and some lotion.
I try to. Now, look, sometimes if you have a big group, yeah, I agree with you. It can be too chaotic. Excuse me. It can be overwhelming sometimes. It's trying to fight for a voice.
Yeah.
In the midst of chaos sometimes.
Yeah.
But one-on-one, sometimes that's the only thing about one-on-one is if you have the fear of dead air. But if you're decent at it, you won't have dead air anyway, so it can blow you.
Yeah, you know, and also not only if you're good enough will you not have dead air, but I've kind of become more comfortable with a slight dead air. You know what I mean?
Like appropriate dead air is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, like it happens all the time with it's comedic timing. A lot of it,
Yeah.
I think. Or in some episodes I've heard back.
Yeah.
A lot of it is just like a lot of comedic timing. At least for me, I have delayed reactions.
Yeah,
when it comes to something, if something strikes me very funny.
Yeah, it hits you.
Yeah, my
later.
brain, like, I don't know, it's like it just doesn't know what to do, but that's what laughter is anyway, isn't it? It's just it's your brain's involuntary response because it doesn't know how to respond to something.
Yeah.
It's like you basically just fucked somebody's brain up. It's all you did. Yeah, I'm going to tell you this great joke, man. Inside your brain's like, so it just comes out.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not like that.
I mean, I think it's because like your laughter amount has to equal out with what's not been laughed yet, but that your brain is catching up. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like you're releasing all that laughter because it took you that long to laugh in the first place.
Your brain had to conjure up the laughter. You know, your brain had to push the laugh button.
It's like its stamina bar was down and the bar wasn't filled up completely yet.
You were pressing A and B simultaneously to regain stamina so that way you could get another big old boost.
Yeah.
And for those audio listeners out there, fuck you, because there's gonna be some vidges in this episode, and I am also flexing a shirt that has Centaur on it. That says, "Don't talk about centaurs," and it has the sweet, sexy braincake logo up here, and the centaur has a nice little brain here with a candle sticking out of his brain, and
Hell yeah, dude.
fuck you, you can't have one.
Yeah. And don't talk about centaurs.
Don't talk about them.
In fact, if you talk about them, you die. And if you don't talk about them, well, then we're all much better off, I think.
Mm-hmm. But I will say this. If enough of you out there petition for this shirt, it shall be considered.
Yeah, sure.
Because I think it's
let somebody
beautiful.
know.
I think it's a beautiful thing, and it's a really positive message that you're spreading.
Yeah.
Is because centaurs are very vile creatures.
Yeah, they really are.
We have man beasts to blame for them all.
Yeah, that's really disappointing. A longtime friend of the show, long-term friend of all of us at the show, and
he's
it
still
turns
a friend.
out, and he's still a friend. He is, but. The fact that he is the father of all rape horses is a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, it'd be like that. It is discouraging in a lot of ways.
Because, the damage that has been caused throughout all these years by centaurs and, the man beasts...
We're not supposed to talk about them. The Centaurs.
Are you somehow related to the Centaurs?
No.
Are they paying you, Jesse Ventura? Are they paying you?
No, the shirt says we don't talk about them. There's a reason.
Well, yeah, but it's kind of just a joke, Jesse. I mean,
No,
fuck.
Centaur, no.
It's just a show. We're doing a show here.
Back in the
Jesse.
1600s, there was a centaur enslavement of humans. Damn it.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true.
They want your children's blood
Yeah.
on their dicks.
Yeah, that's really not good. We really ought to figure out a way to stop that, because I don't want that to happen.
I don't want it to happen either.
And I think, if you're not advocating for that, that's what they're advocating for.
If Alex was here, I would ask him for help.
Yeah, you'd ask Alex Jones for help.
And I'd ask for some cerveza.
Yeah.
See?
Does Alex Jones drink beer, Jesse?
No.
No.
He
Do
just
you?
pretend. No, I don't either.
Then why do you guys talk and act like you are fucking drinking a lot of beer?
Because that's just a socially accepted thing to do to make you cool.
Well,
Me and Alex are cool people.
but you guys are very
I'm hip.
well, you're not hip. Hip's not the word
I know what the people and the youngsters want.
Like what? For you to
They
yell
want-
at them?
They want more gun control. they want tighter policies. I want to help. I'm cool. I know, and they like marijuana.
Listen, let me tell you something, and this
They
is a vital
puff
piece of
marijuana
information.
cigarettes.
This is vital. If you have to say that you're cool, you're not cool, Jesse. You don't. Cool people don't ever. Do you think Kurt Cobain came out and he said, "Guys, I'm so glad I'm cool. I'm glad to be
There's
cool."
a
Is that fucking a Nirvana album? Is called "Glad to Be Cool," and it's them standing with sunglasses and leather jackets.
But
on?
he's dead. He's not cool. He
So
wasn't
if you're-
cool,
so
was
if-
he?
Okay, so what do you think about like Albert Einstein? Is Albert Einstein not cool because he's dead? Anybody who's dead can't be cool?
No, Albert Einstein was pretty cool. Kurt Cobain committed suicide. He wasn't cool. He didn't have a cool bone in his body.
Oh my God, that's so rude.
It's
What about
not-
like Anthony Bourdain? Huh? He's dead. He was an amazing spreader of the world and went and ate awesome things in other countries.
Well, he must
and
not have
built
thought-
relationships.
Well, he
Was
must
cool?
not. He must not have thought it was too cool.
Oh my gosh, Jesse. So Jesse Ventura is against. He is fucking victimizing suicide.
No, I fully encourage it.
You fully endorse suicide, Jesse Ventura.
I think there should be suicide booths installed everywhere across the United States.
Yeah, absolutely.
You step into a booth and you pay $50.
Isn't that a thing?
I don't know.
Isn't like assisted suicide a thing in other countries?
I mean, not to that degree, but
I mean, well,
I mean,
yeah, not
Oregon.
to that
I mean,
degree.
like states like Oregon. I mean, some states have a assisted suicide law.
Like, and what does that entail?
Basically, if someone no longer wants to live, and I mean, like if they want to be home and they want to die or something like that.
Yeah.
Let them die. That's pretty much what it is. They
Yeah,
just want to die, or just help them die.
Yeah. Well, I know in other countries, I don't think there's any places in America that are this way, but they have assisted suicide where it's literally like a medically like induced like slow suicide
I remember
that you can choose to do.
I remember reading a story. It's been years ago I read it, but there's this old man, like he had saved up money for years just so he could go to this country that did the medically assisted suicide because he was like terminal for, I don't know, for a long time. I can't remember what it was, but he was an old man.
That's so weird.
And he just wanted to die, but like he just couldn't, like he couldn't. He didn't want to kill himself, but I mean he just basically he just wanted euthanized in a sense.
Yeah, that's very weird, man. So like that brings up a fucking moral barrier there, because you're like, how many more people would commit suicide if it was just that accessible to do so?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I mean, well, the way, in a sense, I mean, like, in all reality, I mean, in my opinion, if you want out of life, you shouldn't. I mean, you never had a choice about having one.
Yeah.
You should at least have a choice in what you want to do with it.
Yeah.
Or if you even want it. I mean, that's up to the person. And everything that we have as a feeling towards people doing it, a lot of it just comes out of selfishness for ourselves. Because, like, no, what would we do?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean,
it's a delicate thing. It's a delicate subject.
The thing is that you just don't want, I tend to see people in, like, their biggest potential. Like, I really try to see people as what they could be at their very best. And, like, thinking of somebody giving up on trying to reach that, like, breaks my heart, and I want to figure out how that they can feel the hope to continue on in life. You know what I mean?
I mean, like, you don't want anybody to do that to themselves, but I'm just saying, like, if someone has exhausted all their options and they really feel like if they've really thought it to a point and that's just all they can come to, and there's no help, they've got the help they wanted, there's nothing that done. This
may sound horrible to say, and you can tell me if it does or not, but maybe if you were in some situation where... No, never mind, that's bad. I was going to say maybe if you had some kind of handicap that, like, made your life really miserable. Like, there are some people with, like, these disorders where their skin is so sensitive that, like, it's literally, like, burns all day.
Like a Harley Quinn syndrome type of deal?
Yes, exactly what I was talking about.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
where their skin's, like, inside out or something.
Yeah, if some people have, like, these... I mean, like, you should have an option to be able to opt out. Like, in a medical sense.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there should... Like, I don't understand what... Like,
God, that's such a fucking...
It's a macabre topic.
It's very macabre, yeah.
And folks, I'm sorry.
Fascinating though, really. Like, it's a very interesting subject to me.
Yeah, I mean, like and you could draw it as a polarizing moral thing. I mean, like, I've had those issues myself in my lifetime. Everybody has, or a lot of people have, and I deal with fucking major depression on a daily basis. But it's like, fuck. I don't know. I
mean, it resonates with you.
I mean, it does, and it's something I've thought a lot about in my lifetime. So I have a lot of varied opinions on it.
Yeah.
So like, I've looked at it from every aspect, as warm-hearted and as cold-blooded at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things. And plus, jobs in my lifetime, I've worked in a lot of human services. You see a lot of sorrow, a lot of sadness. So, I mean, like, that just kind of numbs you to it anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I mean, human suffering is just another, fucking thing we deal with every day.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's just, like, empowers me to want to make less people feel that way.
I mean, like, I don't want anybody to feel that way, but it's just a very real thing.
It's a very hard, very difficult thing to handle. I mean, because at the end of the day, people do have to do a lot for themselves, and there's only so many roles that somebody working in, like, a human service field could do for them. Like, at the end of the day, you have to do a lot for yourself.
Yeah. I mean, like, and even if it's coming to, keep your mental health better about yourself, find you some hobbies. Start painting or start rapping, like WARAQ.
WARAQ. Oh, fuck, dude. So, Jimothy wanted to pull up some videos for this show, and apparently this video just titled WARAQ. What is this, Jimothy?
Well, WARAQ is a very incredible... it's a very incredible group of rappers that... Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, they don't need beats. They're so good.
And I can see here that they're standing out in what looks like a backyard with some hedges and quite a nice home back there as well, would you say?
Yeah, and I see a door, and if you look to your right, you see
one of the dudes wearing a Puma hoodie.
Yeah,
so.
And one of the guys is hopping in off frame from the right, if you look close enough.
Yeah, okay, let's see what this is all about, man.
Bring it in, WARAQ.
WARAQ in this motherfucker, you know how we get down, baby. Yo, WARAQ better than your favorite MC.
Hell yeah.
Face watches us, it gets filled with envy.
Dude,
we always got
fucking
the
greatest-
public of
greatest
America
hot
in a
man
frenzy.
ever.
With our phones in our hands, we always fucking ready. J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and even Eminem can't match us.
Oh,
We spit hard bars, nothing but mad tough. Get nothing but mad love. WARAQ the fucking best, the rest just mad tough.
Fuck, dude. I'm sorry. I gotta pause it. He just said fuck Drake. He just said fuck Drake. And he said fuck Eminem. And did he say Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, and Lamar.
Oh my god, dude. He went in on Lamar. Okay,
he looks
man.
just like my cousin Booby.
Man, he better put up or shut up. I want to see one of these guys battle rap him, dude.
Yeah.
I want them to come to his
Dude, this
suburb.
is fucking WARAQ. You don't fuck with WARAQ.
I don't know. I don't know, man. You're right. You don't fuck with WARAQ. He's got war in his name.
Look, he's got
His name is like a mix between war and Iraq.
He's got 3 crony homies with him right now. One wearing a Puma hoodie and a freaking N95 mask. He's at least socially distant and conscious. Fucking, you got this
Thank you, dude. Thank
WoW
you, God.
player. He kind of looks like a WoW or a Dungeons and Dragons type
Yeah.
of guy wearing his glasses and his little ponytail. And then you got Mr. Man behind him with his hood up. I can't tell much about him, but I see track pants, and he's
he's got some
got his
sick
hand
track
on his
pants.
back like, yeah, motherfucker, you got this. You got
He
this. Ain't
does,
nobody
dude.
crossing you.
He's like, you're fucking WARAQ, dude. You're the king.
He said,
you're
you're
rap dominant.
motherfucking WARAQ. You know what that stands for, bitch? WARAQ. We ain't really angry quails.
I'm so glad you didn't go for queers, which was so obvious.
Well, Jesus.
Yeah,
no.
I had to go there, man. Everybody was thinking it. Let's get back to WARAQ.
All right.
Fuck T-Pain. Fuck the whole mainstream. If you
Yeah.
ain't WARAQ, then we not on the same team. I
Middle
don't care who
fingers.
told ya. We
Oh,
soldiers.
dude, here he
We
comes.
told ya.
What the
Hard
fuck?
soldiers.
What?
Nobody posers. Fucking posers. If we clowns, then we the Joker. We'll choke ya.
Dungeons
while
and
we
Dragons.
roast
He
ya.
rolled a 28.
Fucking gangsters.
Running to a door.
Oh my God, he's hanging him. He's pulling his shirt. He's
Spit in your
stretching the
face after
neck.
we thank ya.
Hell yeah.
Knock out your lights and don't want to think twice. You're risking your life. Make your heart stop when I'm in the drop top. Hopscotch when I got drops. I never ran from shit but cops. I got heavy hitters in the cut. Take out your VPs.
Oh, look at the freeze frame. Look how happy he is. He's belting that shit out for you.
Fuck, dude. He is legitimately spitting this from his soul, though. I swear to God, he is. Look at him. Oh my God.
You think so?
Yes, absolutely.
Why?
He feels this in his bones.
Hey yo, Chiefies.
What?
Oh no.
Oh my God, there's another guy.
Fuck a Porsche. I'm in the phone doing phones and got a bottle of corn from the phone balls and got one soul.
It's fucking Chris D'Elia
It's
doing an
Eminem.
imitation of Eminem. No, he's doing an imitation of Chris D'Elia doing an imitation of Eminem.
So this is like an imitation inception.
Yeah, it is.
For y'all. I'm the bee's knees, his legs into to spit heat like napalm. And then sees on Viet Congs in Vietnam and drop F-bombs on Andrew Khan while I bring the storm.
Now introducing
Yeah, breathe easy. Hey, shirt's off.
Mamba.
Oh, he's the white mamba.
Oh,
Baby,
fuck. This is the
let's
World
get
of
to
Warcraft
spitting.
guy.
Yeah, I'm the toughest in the group. I make ones, twos, and threes when I shoot.
Yo, man.
I ain't talking
Can't even
hoops,
make
just
ones.
me, and I'ma take your whole crew. Snatch the chain and watch who they run to. Yeah, like these cigarettes.
This guy's hopped in the...
Yeah, when I get to punching, I look like the Hulk. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Walking the ACI and they all
Bars.
stand to a halt. WARAQ in the bank. And we aiming for the vote. Boom, we aiming for the
Fuck.
vote, baby. That's
Yeah.
right.
Fuck.
That's right.
Oh,
Big
it-
W's.
You can't fuck with WARAQ, dude.
I'm sold. What where's the
What?
WARAQ album, man? Where the fuck is the WARAQ album?
Oh, there's much more WARAQ.
I mean,
if you look for WARAQ.
I want them to come for the mainstream, like they said, man.
If you would like to go into a YouTube rabbit hole, WARAQ is for you.
Yeah, just type in WARAQ. It's beautiful.
Because there are quite a few of those videos of these guys just out in the middle of fields, just kind of rapping with no beat and just staring at their phones, and it's a great time.
Oh my God, dude.
And I'm glad.
You know what?
I'm glad that got us away from the suicide.
Yeah. Well, but I have to say, man, I don't know. They could be trolling. That's a really tough troll or not a troll situation. I don't know.
Well, my honest opinion is they are trolls. but
Yeah.
they're trolls to the point of I can watch them and just believe that they're
I will
for
say
real.
they are very talented trolls. they do a very good job at being entertaining.
I mean, like, they have the sneak attack of the dude coming out from under the house, but, you know, he's come... There's another video that they did that he comes out from a shed. Like, he busts the doors down from inside of a shed, and, like, that's dead silent, and it's just him walking really fast towards the camera like that
my
again.
God.
And he starts rapping his phone again, he slaps the camera, and then he walks away. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, WARAQ, I'm pretty sure they're trolling, but... they're a very enjoyable troll, and it is a rabbit hole that's trolled is in. So proceed with caution when you dive down that son of a bitch.
Yeah, we got some other rabbit holes we need to dive down here real quick.
Oh yeah.
What the hell is this, dude? It's just an image. The thumbnail of this video is two guys in black polo shirts with their arms up in the air.
I mean, you know, I don't really have much of an explanation for this one. I just kind of want to let it. I just kind of want you to just kind of commentate on what you're seeing.
Are these two guys
You're really going to be on. You're really only going to be focused.
I'll take it as it is. Let's see what's going on here.
You're only going to be focused really on one human being this entire video. So
yeah, okay. Let's check it.
It'll be a good time for you, I'm certain.
Oh, Nesion.
Yeah, boy. Life is changing.
Oh my god! I'm so scared.
Yeah. Life changed forever, sir.
Oh my god, is this really Onision? Supposed to be. Wow.
It's not Onision.
Oh, it reminded me a lot of him, sorry. Fuck, he's alive.
he can't die.
He's alive. God. You know, you said that. Now, you lied to me because you said that audio listeners would understand what's going on with these videos. The audio listeners could never comprehend what just happened. I could never describe those visuals.
Now, look, I told you, only one of them you wouldn't be able to, and that was the one.
Oh, okay. Well, you definitely told the truth then, because that was a very buff man in
a mankini thong type,
with like lotion rubbed all over his face, or cream of
It was
sort.
shaving cream, I believe,
Yeah.
like shaving cream all over his head and face, and
in various positions.
He's doing crab walking, and he's squawking, and all sorts of good stuff.
All right.
Now, this last video, I know you saw like 1 second of it, and you probably saw an old WCW wrestler, WWE wrestler, whatever you want to call him, Sting. You probably saw him standing in the doorway.
I saw Sting.
But this is a commercial from 1999, and it's a Sprite commercial, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And well, this is quite. You know how you say things are, they wouldn't hold today or whatever. Well,
Yeah.
this is just a great commercial. I don't give a fuck.
You
Sting-
think it holds?
No, absolutely
okay.
not. Sting pummels the fuck out of this kid.
Man, there was really something about giving people who were just famous like acting roles just because they were famous. You know what
Sure.
I'm saying? There was a lot of that going on at one point.
I mean, like, all this is the kid invites, Sting comes in, he's like, yeah, you want to wrestle or some shit like that. And he's like, okay, sure. So he takes a big gulp of his cold Sprite, and he puts it down on the piano, and then he gets his ass whipped by Sting, and he gets thrown all over his house, and the parents are watching together, just having a grand old time.
All right, let's check it out.
It's great.
Wow, the stinger.
Timmy, I'm from the Dream Come True Fantasy Foundation.
Oh, God.
You bet. Mom.
I feel like he's going to hit that kid with that baton.
Dude, it's a dream come true. You heard him.
Oh, shit, he's going to wrestle Sting? He's a kid.
This is Make-A-Wish, bro.
Now I'm ready.
I thought.
Sting's kicking that kid's ass.
And they're recording it. His parents are recording it.
Don't count on Sprite to do anything but quench your thirst.
Wow.
I know you missed it as you were looking back.
No, hell
As
no,
you threw your head back, you missed him being thrown into a cabinet with glass and completely shattering upon impact.
Okay, if you're saying that that doesn't hold up, that's where you're wrong.
You
because
really
that
think
holds
so?
up. Oh, dude, come on. That was edgy for Sprite. It's freaking saying that Sting's gonna come in and whip up on a Make-A-Wish kid, and that the only thing you can rely on Sprite doing is quenching your thirst.
It's keeping you alive.
It's not.
It's really Sprite is the only thing that will keep you hydrated enough to take an ass kicking from the Stinger.
I guess, yeah, that's true. I expected the kid to like turn into a wrestler when he drank the Sprite or something.
Oh no, man! He
just got his ass kicked.
This is only to keep his
Sprite.
This is only to keep his vitals at a normal rate, so that way he can stay alive. So that way the Stinger can kick his ass some more.
Yeah.
So that way just Sting forever can put him in the Scorpion Deathlock, and he can give him the Scorpion Splash, and he can just fuck him up all day long.
Wasn't there? What was like the show that Hulk Hogan went on, or the movie that he went on, where WWE kind of decided like, I don't know if we want to like let you guys do that anymore. Was that a thing, or did I just watch a dude talk about Hulk Hogan on the internet that didn't know what he was talking about, or I misinterpreted what he was talking about?
I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Well, I thought it was like something about the WWE in the like maybe 80s or so, like when WWE people started getting offering like movie deals and stuff when it was at peak popularity.
Oh, now the only thing I can recall that sounds sort of familiar to that was in the 80s. J.C. Ventura got a role in some kind of movie, but that was before, like you said, WWF at the time, I believe. They weren't doing movie deals or anything like that. They weren't going to sign off on it to an outside party, pretty much let them borrow one of their people, do a movie, and J.C. Ventura was like, well, I'm going to just, he done it anyway. Or, well, he was the first one they really approved for it or something like that, and...
What I heard, I think, is that there was kind of this mentality that, like, if you were a wrestler, you just wrestled, And I don't know. I'm stupid, dude. I can't ever recall fucking YouTube video. Like, I watch so much informational shit, like documentaries and YouTube videos, and I never can properly recall the information. So I don't know why I don't just watch fucking Uncle Grandpa or some shit that's just frying my brain.
Uncle Grandpa, what a fucking throwback. And that's just like, 7 years ago, 6 years ago?
7 years ago, really?
I feel like Uncle Grandpa is that old at this point.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Man, I haven't heard that name forever. That was way past, like, me being in high school and shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's way past the point of that. And I'm like,
yeah,
Uncle Grandpa. I'd rock an Uncle Grandpa shirt.
Yeah.
I need one.
Those shows were so ridiculous. Cartoon Network, cartoons in general just can be so ridiculous at times, and I love those types of cartoons.
It seemed like once it hit the 2010s, they're just like this, I would just call it color vomit. It's like a color vomit wave of cartoons just came out.
God, that's the most accurate way of describing that wave of cartoons.
Because like they all seemed like that. Let's see, you had the Gumball.
Yeah, Amazing World of Gumball.
Amazing World of Gumball. You had Uncle Grandpa.
Like Adventure Time.
Adventure Time. I mean, hell, Adventure Time and regular show, those would be a little earlier. Yeah. As would like, oh my God, what the fuck? God damn it. Excuse me again. Oh my gosh. I know the audience, you want to hear that deep inside your head.
Yeah.
You want to hear the burps of Jimothy echo within the brain chambers that you hold. It's the fucking, it's like Captain Knuckles and that bullshit.
Flapjack.
Flapjack, yeah.
Yeah. Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack.
Yes.
Yeah.
That show was hideous to look at, though.
Yeah.
That color palette was straight, like, gross, vomit, mucusy, nasty. Like.
And it had those weird, like, hyper-realistic moments, like in Courage the Cowardly Dog, where they would, like, shift animation styles.
Those are animation styles I honestly imagine whenever something like Squidward Suicide is referenced.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Those types of animations are exactly what I envision when I hear, Squidward's fucking hyper-realistic eyeballs. Just sees all this horrible shit on TV, and he's like, I just want to hang myself.
Yeah.
God. No, we're back to suicide. God damn it. Get away from it.
Didn't SpongeBob have those hyper-realistic moments, too? Like the spot where he's like, Squidward is taking the smallest bite off the Krabby Patty.
Yeah.
It's just
or they're moving some sort of desk or something, then Squidward's foot gets smushed underneath, and the fucking big ass one toenail gets.
God.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It hurts.
Fuck. Why?
Or the
SpongeBob,
splinter.
Why you gotta exaggerate?
What about the
that?
splinter?
Oh God.
The SpongeBob
yeah.
splinter, folks. If you've never seen it, it's honestly a very grotesque. I mean, like, it's for kids, but goddamn, dude, it's nasty. It's literally just a 15-minute episode about a splinter that's stuck, and it is so putrid.
Oh.
Because it's so prolonged.
Where is it stuck?
It's in a thumb, but it's so prolonged. And they do so much to get it out. I mean, like, they're hammering this motherfucker in.
Oh my God, I remember that episode now.
It's literally, I mean, like, that's torture porn, man.
Yeah.
That's all that shit is.
Yeah.
That's straight torture porn. Who is watching that and having fun with that? I mean, even as a kid, I don't even think I would have been like... And I grew up with SpongeBob, too. You gotta think, SpongeBob's been around since 1999.
Yeah, that's a long time.
21 years of this cartoon.
That's incredible.
It is. It's stood, and Simpsons, I mean, has stood around, too, and they've been around since the 80s, like 88, something like that, 89.
And they finally gave in and did a crossover episode with Family Guy.
That was bizarre. And that has been like a decade ago.
Yeah. Wow. Man, don't even say that, dude. You make me feel like time goes by so fast.
Time and space, man.
Fleeting. Constantly.
We're just...
Quickly.
Time just vanishes in the sea. This vastness that we call home. This darkness.
The darkness in our souls.
And if you're watching the video version, we are in space.
Yeah, we are.
Because we're sexy.
Yeah, dude. We fucking... Honestly, like, nobody can compare to us in terms of our quality. Like, just look at this. Yeah. Just come check it out.
Clearly.
Dude.
We're sexy astronauts.
I mean, like...
We had you fooled.
Like, yeah, dude. You really thought we were in space. Like, if you're looking at this, like, we really just pretty much look like we're in space.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you're a dumbass. Did you think we
God.
We had you fooled. You thought we were heading towards Mars.
Wow.
Fools.
Dumbass. Fucking dumbass.
Wow. You should
now,
read a book or something, dummy.
Now we know where the dislikes on this video are going to come from.
Yeah, it's going to be from people who thought we were in space and we just hurt their feelings because they're stupid. I'm sorry you're stupid. That's the only thing I'm sorry for. I'm sorry you exist on this planet because you're stupid.
Oh my God. I mean, you didn't have to go in that hard.
I mean, that's just how I feel.
Okay.
I'm not speaking for you. I'll take full responsibility of those words.
Well, you know what I'll say is we just did it so damn good. You know, I can't blame him. I can't blame him for thinking that we're not really in space.
Maybe some.
The only thing that would throw it off is the fact that we don't have helmets on.
No, man, we can breathe in space.
Yeah.
That's how I breathe. I'm an airhead, bruh.
Man, maybe I'm just like, maybe this is just bro science, but to me...
Wait, bro science?
Yeah.
Is that a term?
It is.
That's a real thing?
Kind of, I guess. I don't know.
Well,
I think Joe Rogan probably, like, coined that term. He's like the king of it, if not.
I almost purchased you a gift, by the way, speaking of Joe Rogan. I almost got you a big tapestry of him being like a holy Jesus man or something. Oh,
yeah.
You know, like the Saint Joe.
I think I've seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
They look like Catholic candles and shit or something.
Yeah.
Or Mary candles. I don't know. I don't know the difference in that shit. I'm just saying. But it looked nice. I'm like, he would like that.
Yeah, I would. But maybe this is just bro science. But fuck, what were we talking about before I said that? Why did I say that for? What was the topic we were talking about, you son of a bitch?
I didn't do anything to you.
Oh, we were talking about commenters, okay, and then we were talking about being in space, and I said we didn't have helmets. Yes! Okay, here's what I was going to say.
Excellent backtracing, Watson.
Yeah, I just had to do it out loud, you know, like a fucking moron.
Scooby-Doo steps.
Okay. But, yeah.
Are you sure you remembered it? Are you sure?
Yes, I swear to God I did.
You did? You did?
I did. Okay. Maybe this is bro science. Okay. But,
come on, bro science.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Basically, what I'm proposing here is, what if we say that creatures need oxygen to survive, right?
That's what they say, yes.
Well, how do they know that there aren't creatures? How do they know that there are creatures that can survive on something other than oxygen? You know what I'm saying? Is that so crazy to propose?
I mean, are there parts of the Earth, or are there pockets of the Earth where creatures exist where there's virtually no oxygen?
I don't know. I don't. See, that's why it's bro science, because I have no actual facts to back it up. It's just fucking pondering.
But do we know what the scientists are up to? How do we know they just don't have some sort of chamber where it's all deprived of oxygen and they fill it with nothing but full of these chemicals and they start producing their own creatures?
Yeah.
They start pumping them in there and they see what can survive, and theoretically that's what's on the other planet.
The gay frogs. They've been pumping
It's the gay frogs. Alex Jones said he preached it.
Yes. He said it, and none of us listened.
Those frogs don't need oxygen.
No. Yeah, you're right. They don't need oxygen. Those frogs are gay
Frogs.
ice cream fueled frogs.
Ice cream?
They literally inhale ice cream.
How they...
That's made by nature.
They...
Gay frog ice cream like that.
I want to go.
Like that
I want to
frozen
go.
yogurt place. Sweet Frog.
Is this like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory? I want to
Kind
go. I want to go to this place where soft serves on tap. Fuck.
A lot gayer and a lot froggier though.
Oh, I mean,
Than
I'm
Willy Wonka.
feeling pretty froggy. I ain't gonna lie.
If
to
you're
you.
feeling froggy, then jump.
I want some ice cream. Goddammit, I feel froggy.
Can you recite that Beavis and Butthead moment to me, where what's his name is talking about the frog flapping its arms?
Oh, you talking about Tom Anderson telling the story about the arms? Or, the story about the arms. I mean, about the frogs. Let's see.
Yeah, I just put you on the spot with asking you to recite that.
Boy, well, I mean, I can try for you.
I mean, we can pull it up if you want to try it. You give it a shot.
I mean, you don't have to pull it up.
Okay.
I believe
Go ahead, man.
I believe I have
Give it your best shot.
Let's see. Well, I think he's trying to give a moral lesson to Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
And basically it's about not giving up.
Yeah.
Don't give up. So the story is, well, there was two frogs and they fell in a bowl of milk.
Yeah.
And they keep flapping their froggy little arms, their little froggy arms. One says, I can't flap no more. And he drowned, that frog drowned in that milk.
Gives up and dies.
But the other one kept flapping his arms, his little flappy little frog arms. And you know what, boys? He got out.
No, that's not how it was, man. No, it was he kept flapping his arms, and before he knew it, he was standing on a big pile of butter. He flapped his arms and turned it into butter that he could stand on, or something.
I don't remember that part.
Listen, that's how it goes, man. That's, you know what? Jesus Christ!
I mean,
You've pushed my hand, and now I have to pull it up.
Now, what do you think the odds are that YouTube is going to cooperate with you on this search?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
I don't know if
Frog. Anderson Frog. When you type on YouTube...
Well, that's certainly...
Not even close.
Hell, what up, Game Grumps?
Really? Game Grumps, man? Why? No.
I mean, because why wouldn't Game Grumps be there? My goodness.
Frog baseball.
That was no. Now that is not it.
Oh, that's an episode.
That
of Beavis and Butthead,
that was the official pilot. That was the original pilot of Beavis and Butthead. It was like a 90-second short called Frog Baseball.
Oh my God! What was it about? Literally playing.
It's literally just picking up a frog and playing baseball with it.
Oh wow!
They're picking it up. Frog's like, what up? And they throw him, and Butthead just whacks the fuck out of him with a bat, and he flies, and then. His eyes hanging out and shit. It's like, alright, that's Beavis' turn. He's gonna whack the fuck out of him. Man, before it even had its own show, it was like just one of those little, I don't know what you'd call it. I mean, it was a short.
Yeah.
MTV
just
short.
Like a short.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird to think that Mike Judge created both Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill? Mm-hmm. Like, Beavis and Butthead is much more harsh.
King of the Hill is it's much more grounded.
Yeah, moralistic almost, because you got fucking Hank Hill who's giving you the dad talks. You know, he's like Danny Tanner.
He's like the very conservative Texan dad.
Yeah.
Pretty much what it is. Beavis and Butthead is just more of a satire on the 90s teenager. But they are. As here we are in 2020, and Mike Judge has got the go ahead and redo Beavis and Butthead again.
Yes, man.
And
yes.
Some articles were reporting it as it to be aimed at Generation Z or Alpha or whatever the fuck. Right. I don't even know what we are where we're at this point, but I don't. So
they're aiming it at a new generation.
Practically is what they're saying. It's like they're trying to cater towards it, which I don't care.
Yeah.
I just look. Since 2015, you see some of the animations that we see now. A lot of the remakes, like Powerpuff Girls. I don't know what the hell happened to Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
Teen Titans was another one people hated, which I enjoyed Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, I love Teen Titans Go.
But that's the thing. There's purists.
Scooby-Doo had another one.
No, that thing looks hideous.
Yeah. I can't even remember the name of it.
But you have to, but with a show like Teen Titans, it has a cult following anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered what the spinoff was going to be of it. People were going to be offended or mad about it.
Yeah. It's probably the same way with Beavis and Butthead, honestly.
But could you imagine Beavis and Butthead drawn like those shows are?
Beavis and Butthead, I couldn't imagine it. Well, I don't know.
They're gonna have track phones.
See, I'm not even really necessarily with you on the opinion of those new, animation styles for those shows. I like the animation style, the modern style. I don't even, whatever the fuck. That sounded like fucking pretentious about goddamn cartoons, drawings on a fucking TV.
No, I don't even really have much of a problem with them. I'm just saying, my point is, Beavis and Butthead would be very bizarre if you were trying to draw it in that style.
Well, all I'm saying is I'll give it a shot. If they change the style, as long as the content is still good, I won't mind.
But to me, that style is so signature though.
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead doesn't look like any other cartoon.
Well, except King of the Hill, kind of.
Except King of the Hill,
yeah.
But it's much more crudely drawn.
It is shaky.
Exactly, it's much grittier to look at, and I enjoy that. You can't change that. That'd be drastic.
Yeah, it has a hand drawn feel almost.
Yeah. Now, the changes that they had made in 2010, 2011. Whenever they had brought Beavis and Butthead back for one season, I felt like they handled it well.
Yeah.
Because they weren't watching music. They were watching music videos, not much. And it wasn't everything they were watching, but the majority of stuff it seemed like they were watching was MTV reality shows.
Yeah.
16 and Pregnant. Jersey Shore
to those shows.
Yeah, that was what they were watching was Jersey Shore and stuff like that. They were reacting to that, and it's way funnier. To me, I don't know if it's because it was fresh and it wasn't music videos, but honestly, the commentary was... Because the commentary for Beavis and Butthead, even Mike Judge has said it in interviews, their commentary is more... they're more intelligent sounding to a degree. They don't sound as stupid when they're talking, when they're watching music videos or anything like that.
As opposed to just how they are normally in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're way dumber just in normal episode to episode, but in those little intermissions, they have a little more tact to them.
Yeah, because that's what makes the commentary is, you have to be a little smart, I guess, to have some funny, witty, or insightful.
Yeah, you gotta be a little swarmy.
Yeah. Didn't they,
a little butt fuckery and dashery is afoot whenever you're watching videos like that.
Didn't they have an episode, a new episode where it was talking about Twilight or something?
Yeah, that was the pilot of that one season that came out.
Yeah. So funnily enough, there's a new Twilight book coming out, and now new Beavis and Butthead are coming out. So it's like Twilight and Beavis and Butthead are in sync, man. What's going on there? That's a conspiracy.
Didn't NSYNC come back here recently to do some sort of reunion?
NSYNC.
I don't know if that's true or not. But that would have been a very fun coincidence.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think a lot of those old boy bands are coming back because they know that the moolah is there. They know nostalgia sells like fucking...
clearly, look at what you just said. Twilight at this point, the first one, is nostalgia.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that, like, I age. Like, sometimes I just think I'm stuck in that fucking era of my life, like 10 years ago or something.
Unfortunately, I become slightly obsessed with time, so therefore...
Well, I probably should get a little more obsessed with it, because I think I'm just floating most days.
No, man, it's cool. Be completely lapsed.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Just let us dumbasses be here in reality. You do you, boo.
What, you want me to not be in reality? I guess I kind of secretly just want to engage in my own reality.
I mean, I think that's what everybody wants.
Yeah,
People just want to be in their own bubble.
I think I'm like, I don't know. I don't really know if I'm more introspective. I mean, more of an introvert or more of an extrovert, because...
You're more of a sexy vert.
Oh my God, thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. You're more of like a vert skater.
A vert skater?
Yeah.
I think you're more like a pervert.
Well, I think
a pervert hater.
You know what, man? I think you're like a vertical smile. You know what a vertical smile is, man?
Call me a pussy bitch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bend you over this table, beat you up.
I'd like to
give you a big
try
leg
it.
drop. I'm gonna powerbomb you through this fucking podcasting desk.
Oh my
And the
God.
show will be over. And guess what? There won't be any more Kiwi on braincake.
That's not even impressive. It's just a cheap ass fucking table from Lowe's, dude.
Yeah, and guess what?
It's like $30.
Kiwi won't be an ingredient in the cake no more, because this kiwi just got broken through a table and
That's
now he's
fine.
bruised, and we can't eat a bruised kiwi, motherfucker. You can't. It's impossible.
I mean, bruised fruit, man, it's a sad affair. Fruit, you're taking a chance when you buy fruit.
So that's Bruce Lee's cousin.
Fruit?
Bruce fruit.
Bruce. Bruce. Okay, I'll accept that. I won't even argue it.
I mean, you shouldn't argue it.
Man, chips. Buy a bag of chips. Chips gonna be alright for a while. You buy fruit, it's gonna go bad, man. You don't eat that shit. It's gonna go bad quick.
Let's put some more wax on it,
Talking
man.
weeks.
Can we put some more wax on it?
Yes, let's genetically modify the food to a point where even we sacrifice health for, longer lasting.
But the apple is still yummy. I want yummy apples.
Yeah.
I want yummy apples 5 months after I bought a bag, because I don't want to buy another bag of apples. Give me the waxy apples. Those are the good ones.
We only eat apples every now and then with peanut butter.
But we like to have them around. We don't like to go out and buy them more than once a year, so therefore we just buy a big old sack of them. And they stay good for a half a year.
Oh, Americans would jump on that in a second, dude. No matter what the risk.
You know how many fucking lemonade gallons I can make if I bought a big old bag of lemons and had them all year long?
Now, here at KFC, we keep our chicken in the fridge extra long, with still the same freshness, and still the same natural KFC ingredients.
The chicken that we get sent to our store here at KFC, we let it sit out in the sun for about 48 weeks. It doesn't go bad. It has been tested before you eat it.
Yeah.
So don't worry. It will not go bad.
I mean, Colonel Sanders said so. So,
Colonel Sanders is, he's the daddy of chickens.
Yeah,
so.
he's the authority on the matter.
He's the
really.
chicken. He's the chicken daddy.
Yeah, he's chick daddy. He's
Chick
daddy
daddy.
chick boy.
He's the chick magnet.
Big daddy chick boy.
Big daddy chick boy, fucking from Corbin boy.
What? From Corbin?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm pretty certain Yeah, he was from Corbin.
I guess that's only
That's
interesting if you live near Corbin,
I mean, well, to be fair as well, for those fast food aficionados, for some reason, if you do exist, like the original KFC is in that city where old Colonel was.
You ever been to it?
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes away from me.
Is there anything special about it? I mean, is there any history on the walls or?
Yeah, it's kind of like a museum. It's like the inside's almost like an homage, like a big blow fest for the Colonel.
That's pretty rad.
Everybody just lined up and blew the Colonel in that little cafe.
Yeah,
I think it's called the Colonel's Cafe, or Sanders Cafe is what it's titled. It's not actually called KFC, but it is KFC on the inside.
Huh?
It's just Sanders Cafe or some shit.
It's weird that
And that was the first official establishment of the old chickeny place.
really KFC is the only one the only like fast food that like flaunts its owner. Well, not the only one, but
I don't know. Wendy's does a pretty good job of flexing old Dave out there.
Yeah, that's true. They even have like Dave's drinks like in there.
But McDonald's, they're shrouding that
machines.
motherfucker in mystery.
Yes.
They're saying no, don't worry about it.
Nobody knows the owner of McDonald's at any point through history.
Where's
really.
Hardee's or Carl's Jr.'s guy?
Who knows? Who gives a shit? That's like next down on the totem pole.
Now, bro, don't even shit on Hardee's. They have the best breakfast.
Yeah, they got pretty good breakfast.
You can't deny their breakfast.
Yeah, they actually might have some better chicken biscuits than probably KFC would.
Oh, I'm certain. I've never had their chicken biscuits, but I did have me some Hardee's breakfast yesterday, actually.
What'd you have?
I got me an omelet biscuit.
Oh my god!
If you've never had that, that's the best item on the menu.
What is it though? Like what is
It's
the
literally
omelet?
just it's just
What makes it an omelet?
like
as opposed to
meats
just
and
egg?
cheeses diced up inside the egg.
Whoa, that's next level shit. Wendy's is next.
And-
Wendy's breakfast is next level shit too.
I've yet to have theirs. Now Taco Bell is bottom of the barrel. Like
What?
Like yeah, their breakfast is fucking bottom of the bin.
No man, I
Compared to those-
love Taco Bell breakfast.
Taco Bell and Burger King, I would put in the same camp.
Burger King, I will say, is the Chum Bucket. It is the 100%.
Burger King is absolutely the Chum Bucket.
It's the real life Chum Bucket from SpongeBob.
But I will eat those damn nuggets up for $1.40.
Well, yeah, when you put it that way, I mean,
Give me that 10-piece for $1.40.
Yeah, come on now. If you starving, hey man, if you're homeless, I mean, I don't know how many homeless people listen to this show because they probably got more important shit to tend to, like drugs.
Well,
but,
they have to be homeless.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, man, if you're listening to this, I have a piece of advice for you, and it's just go to Burger King and pay $1.49 and get you a 10-piece nugget, you know?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, that's a good deal. That's all you gotta find is $1.02.
And you can get it with sauce.
And
zesty sauce,
for
dog.
free? You
For
get sauce for free?
Yeah, you get
Wow.
2 cups of sauce for free with your 10-piece.
You can keep that sauce and just eat it later. Once you eat all your nuggets, if you have some sauce left over, you can have that before you go to bed.
You eat your nugs and you have a tug.
Yeah,
Have a
Yeah.
good old time.
because there are a lot of hookers that hang out around the Burger King, so you can pick up some Burger King.
Especially where I
hookers.
live.
Yeah,
It's a bus stop.
yeah, truck stop, bus stop.
Bus stops and truck stops. It's all over the place. And there are hookers everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, for
You
real.
ever had any hooker encounters?
Lots of hookers and homeless. No, I've not had any hooker encounters. I don't go anywhere.
Yeah,
I'm very much a homebody anymore.
yeah. I mean, it's not like pretty much. Well, I was gonna say you'd have to go out of your way to have an encounter with a hooker, unless she's
Yeah.
like letting you know though, like from the top. She's like,
Well, look,
"You need a good time, baby."
there's a notorious thing called lizard lots, and those are those are notorious around truck stops, trucker towns.
Yeah,
And where I live, it's a trucker town. It's a big trucker. I mean, like it's off the interstate. It's all people do. Trucks in
Yeah.
and out everywhere, all over the country,
And there
constantly, all day.
a lot of dudes who are real tired from driving.
A lot of
and
dudes are tired and horny.
been away from their fam a long time and just want to get their dick sucked by a truck stop hooker.
And they got some fat, sweaty trucker balls, and they want to get their balls waxed by some hooker's mouth before they take a shower and hit the road again for another 46 hours.
I was gonna say that after they hit that hooker up, they're gonna go take a shower in that gas
Yeah,
station.
they
bathroom.
don't have the generosity to fucking shower first.
Yeah.
Before they get the blow, they're like, "Oh, I've been on the road for days.
God.
Come here, suck on my nuts.
Well,
You smell cabbage."
let's just say that the hooker probably didn't take all her measures to be well kempt either. So.
I mean, well, as long as there was a financial exchange, then
Yeah.
I'm sure that's all that matters
Guess
between the two.
yeah, that's right. That's true.
So give me my money.
All comes down to economics, even with
The almighty dollar for the almighty blowjob. The good old truck station gummer at 3 a.m.
oh man. Do you think you could be a truck driver?
Me,
Yeah.
I could, like, on isolation reasons alone, but
Yeah.
I just wouldn't want to drive something that enormous.
Yeah.
That's the only fault of it to me. If you gave me a vehicle, gave me a van, be like, "Hey man, drive this around. There's small deliveries, but it's just like the size of a little FedEx van or something." Sure, I could do that. That's perfect. Give me that. But I'm not driving something with 18 wheels or some shit. No,
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
You're driving that on the highway, too.
Yeah, it's sketchville to me enough as a driver to be next to one of those or be behind one.
Yeah.
When most of the time it seems like everybody's goal on the highway is to pass by these motherfuckers.
Yes.
And they're scary as hell when they're flying.
Yeah.
And they're going like 80 miles an hour down the interstate. They're just barreling down the interstate.
Dude, I see you ever see those things where it's like truckers turn here if brakes go out or whatever? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there are certain paths for truckers to pull off on the road. It's like a long stretch in case their brakes go out or something for them to just slow down naturally. But I seen one the other day, I was like, that's not stopping. If you pull off that, you're fucking going over the edge. You're going through that guardrail.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You do?
Yeah.
It almost like goes into a river, I think.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like it's like a creek embankment sort of deal.
Yes, exactly.
Virtually, it's like, well, you fucked, homie, if you have to get on this thing.
Yeah. And then the other path, straight ahead, not taking that path, is like right into a big rock wall, basically.
Yeah.
And,
It's a fort.
I'd probably just rather take my chances with the rock wall, to be honest, than to go over a ledge into a body of water.
Yeah, just seems like, you might be able to brace for the impact a little more, slow it up, just a tad.
Yeah.
Plunging in a fucking tons of weight crashing with you just doesn't sound too good.
Ooh, man. Either way, that's not good, and that's why we ain't gonna be truck drivers, I guess.
Exactly. And if it isn't lizard loss, there's like only one other thing that's strong enough to fucking keep a trucker overnight, and they won't be on the road for like another fucking 5 days. Do you have any idea what that might be?
Drugs.
Well, drugs is a very good answer because I have heard notorious stories of, fucking truckers just, binging some good old Coke, some nose candy, just hell yeah.
Hitting the road.
Give me some nose candy and some Red Bulls, bitch. I'm on the road.
What were you gonna say, fuckface? Were you gonna say deez-nuts? Was that gonna be your answer? Was that gonna be your answer, man?
I don't feel like that's what. I feel like you're putting these nuts in my mouth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd love to put these nuts in your mouth.
I bet you would absolutely love to put those nuts in my these nuts in my mouth. But yes, that was gonna be my answer, you fucker.
Well,
you fucker.
I guess we could go out on that. Me winning, right? Instead of for once going out on these nuts that you got me with, how about I get to take control for a second? I get to say, you didn't get me with that, and now it's over. How about that?
I feel fucking offended that you think that this is ending on a victory for you.
It is.
I threatened, I did threaten a guy.
What?
I didn't threaten a guy.
Threaten a guy? You're gonna go to jail for a long time,
me
buddy.
Me and Brock and Jer, we threatened a guy by the name of Superhumman that we were going to discuss him in a future episode of The Cake. So I'm addressing that challenge again with Kiwi as my witness. Fucker, we're coming for you, dog.
Who?
Superhuman.
Who's Superhuman?
It's this guy. Okay, I'll explain it to you before we get out of here. It's this guy. He likes to jump on shit like barbed wire and glass tubes and all this stuff. And he likes to scream whoop whoop and all this stuff.
Hell yeah.
It's a fun time. Yeah. He likes to jump off his trampoline onto these objects and squeal.
Should we watch one? Because I think you've talked about this guy before.
I have. And sure we can.
We'll go out on that.
We can go out on this. It's really, you can just take your pick. There's a variety of things he jumps on.
Okay, what do I type in?
Superhumman. And that will bring you much joy.
Superhumman.
Yeah, Superhumman.
Superhumman. Oh my god, a WWE Elite 78 Drake Maverick R-Truth review? What? Toys?
Well, I don't know about the toys. I don't know about any of that stuff.
Let's see what's going on here.
That's totally not what I was thinking about.
Jumping splash onto thumbtacks.
Sure, there you go.
Extreme trampoline style, all caps.
Sure.
Okay.
This works.
Yes. Whoop whoop. Yeah.
He got it. He got it for you.
Jump. Oh man, you are so awesome, my friend. You are so cool. Oh,
If you close your eyes, it sounds like someone is coming.
rest in peace.
Superhumman.
Rest in peace, Superhumman. That was rough. He jumped into some thumbtacks. He didn't seem like he liked it.
Tummy first.
He seemed like he wanted to like it, but I don't really think he liked it.
He plunged from the highest jump he could get off a trampoline belly first. For his audience.
And that's what we'll do for you folks.
500 likes, and we'll throw Gunboi through some flaming barbed wire tables. Whether he agrees to it or not, we're gonna power bomb him through a bunch of flaming tables wrapped in barbed wire, and we're gonna have to get some wire cutters to get him out of the barbed wire. He'll be so entangled.
Yeah, sorry, Gunboi. I don't. It's.
I don't make
500 likes.
I don't make the rules. That's just how it. That's just how it has.
That goes
to be.
above us. That's
Yeah.
our management.
You
know.
have to talk to the VP about that.
Yeah.
And I don't even know who he is or what he looks like.
Email vp.braincake. That'll get you in touch with our vice
It
president.
may be Man Beast. Go through Man
Yeah.
Beast. He seems to be the upper echelon of command.
Absolutely. Good night, everybody.
Good night.